take you through some of the appliances and some of the features of the kitchen and explain them as I go. Some you may be familiar with, some you may not. I'm going to start with this, which is our hob, and it's an induction hob. I don't know whether you have those in Egypt, or they're very common. They're not all that common here. Most people in this country still have gas cookers. But this is induction. I won't explain induction for you, you can go and look it up. But it's a good way of cooking. It's faster than when you put the... it doesn't heat up until you put the pan on it, and then it gets hot. And unlike usually normal or old-fashioned electric cookers, when you change the heat level, it changes instantly. It doesn't change gradually, which is one of the disadvantages of older electric cookers. And the other thing about it is the fan, the extractor fan is here, it sucks it down, which is why you can't see one above it. So this thing sucks it down. And this has built-in timers as well, so for example, if I want that one to be on for 10 minutes, I can set the timer, it's on for 10 minutes, I can set this one to be on for a different time, and things like that. So it's quite a clever thing. Right, then what have we got? We've got, well, a microwave. The whole world has a microwave. That's our microwave. It's quite a fancy one actually, but it's a microwave. And an electric oven. It's a fan oven, self-cleaning, which it needs to be cleaned. It has this kind of, it gets extremely hot actually. When you run a self-cleaning program, I think it gets up to about 600 degrees C, extremely hot. The way it works is it heats it to that level, and this stuff is all burnt off. Yeah, that's how it works. It's an oven, it's quite good. Then we have a dishwasher. Everyone has a dishwasher these days. It ran last night, so it's empty now because we emptied it this morning. Dishwasher. It didn't use the tablet properly for some reason, but stuff came out clean enough. Right, what else have we got? Food processor for chopping up things and mixing things together. We've got two of those. We've got a big one, a small one, and this has, you know, lots of attachments to it. They get used occasionally, not very often. This gets used quite a lot. That's our, you know, for making drinks and smoothies. That fits on there. We also have, this is one of Leonie's favourites. One of those is for kind of browning the top of things and what have you, because of course we got this, which doesn't necessarily do that unless you put it in the oven, but this enables it to brown the top of things. Right, another thing you may have noticed, there's no handle, and they open and close by these things, which are spring loaded basically. So there's two of them underneath. They can be a bit annoying until you get used to them, but once you're used to them they're fine. So if you go for one side, for example, only that one's operated, and then if you try and close it to this side, it will close. It's annoying. But you get used to it. Right, okay. Oh, another couple of things. Salt and pepper mill. These are they're rechargeable, so you don't have to keep changing batteries. That's what this here is for. We've got a sort of a recharging point fitted into the wall here. You can charge your phone from it as well, of course. So it fits in there. Yeah, there we go. And that is probably charging up. It is, yeah, it's got a red light there, it charges up. And the way these work, it's quite nice. They hold quite a lot of salt or pepper in them. And you just turn it over and it starts working. If it were dark, you'd also be able to see there's a little light in there which lights up what you're putting salt or pepper in, and you can adjust them and what have you. So what else can we tell you about? So where that came from, we've got a big sink, nice big sink, and okay, let's show you something about the drawers themselves. These are from IKEA. Egypt may even have IKEA, I don't know, the IKEA in a lot of countries. And it's got lights. I fitted those myself, those lights. And it's got a kind of a secret drawer here for the cutlery. You see that, and there's a separate light there which kind of shines down on it when you open it. And when you close it, lights go off automatically. You can see them make it go off with my hand there. Just when it's dark, they come on. What else can we tell you about? Oh, this has got some LED lights in it, which look pretty at night. That's the only real function for them. It's on a timer in here, and at night it comes on, and I can have them. You can make it cycle through different colours, or you can have it fixed on one colour. We prefer to have it fixed on one colour, which is kind of blue to fit in with the blue of the cupboard doors. I'll put it back on the timer. I'm not sure there's much else to say. Fridge. I know this surprised our Brazilian friends because they said, "Where's the fridge?" Well, it's in here. It's just behind the cupboard door, that's all. So they did surprise our Brazilian friends. They didn't know where our fridge was. So it's in here. I think that's about it. Most of the the freezer here. It's a freezer. Well, you know, keep things frozen. We don't have a small freezer. Some people have, you know, we could have had a much bigger freezer, but we just don't need one, so that's fine. What else? Toaster in the corner. Kettle. Every English family has a kettle. In fact, a lot of people these days have a kind of thing built in into their sink where it's kind of instant boiling water, but I'm the only one who drinks. I drink most tea here, and it just didn't seem worth it for us. So we didn't get one of those. Yeah. Well, that's about it really. We particularly like these blinds. I'll show you these blinds. These are quite nifty. I mean, they're just manual, but the nifty thing about them is that they move in. In both directions, so still you can have it completely like that, so it completely blocks out, or it can disappear up there. But as you can see, we live in the city, so we've got quite close neighbours, you can see them. Or how we have it. Most of the time, which is about there. That's how we have it. It's enough to block out those our neighbours so they can't see us. We don't feel like we're being looked at, but at the same time, it's a lot of lighting. What else is in here? Television, radio, digital radio. That's something that might be interesting. You can't see it, of course, but underneath this floor, because this is a concrete and stone floor, there's heating under this floor. It's not on now because it's summer, but there is heating under the floor here. What else can we say? There's quite a lot. We have alarm security. There are kind of sensors here that sense when the doors are being opened and closed, and we can turn the alarm system on and off. And I think that's about it. I'm running out of ideas. Okay, well, yeah. So attached to the kitchen, so that we don't have to have what we call a utility room. Not everyone is lucky enough to have a utility room. We are. And the idea is you can have things like the washing machine, and you know, you can dry clothes and whatnot in here. It also has another mini kitchen in here, including another fridge and freezer, although they're empty. But yeah, the idea is so that when the washing machine is running or whatever, you don't have to. You can close the door and you don't have to listen to it. And there we go. Yeah. And you can see it's just clothes can be dried in here, especially in the winter time. We're in the autumn now, so we could still dry these outside really, but anyway, they're in here now. And yeah, there's another induction hob there. Another little kitchen set up here with a secret drawer and what have you. and like I say, get another fridge and another microwave. Basically, the idea was that we were going to have a student living with us, but we haven't got round to that yet. But we were going to have a student living with us, and the idea was that this would be their own separate little kitchen.